This is not going to work at all. This is not going to work at all. Let's try this. This is not going to work at all. Here we go. Imagine a fitting roomer, and here I am. I mean a fitting blank. It's befitting, isn't it? A fitting blank. Whoa! Excuse me, sir, but did you order your fries ad nauseum? I mean, what did I say? A bottomless pit. Excuse me, mister, you've got this completely false. All right, I did not order my fries bottomless. And I said to the man, tell her, because I don't think she understands my masculine way of speaking. And that, I don't think she understands masculine speak. I said to the waiter, I said to the man, please tell her, tell the other her. She had already left. I think she had to take a smoke break, but either way, I should go tell the other her what I said. She understands my masculine way of speaking. So what happens when there's devil's tools? It's a very important topic. Let's do this. Very important topic. Devil's tools. Who knows what I mean by this? They're not real. They stare at people like... They stare at others as if there has got to be a screw loose somewhere, or there's got to be something wrong with you for having voted for Trump. Why does every white man get a look now in small town America from... There's certain ethnic groups that look at white people like, what the hell did you vote for him for? Might now be the time to mention nobody voted for Trump, as far as I can tell. I think the devil directly elected him. The devil directly quote-elected him itself in the form of cartoon Waxbot Grump. And if that sounds bizarrely bizarre, yeah. It is bizarrely bizarre. I think it's about time we get really, really real, though, and say, would anybody have elected Hitler the first time in the first place? He was already screaming like a banshee. He was already ranting and raving like a lunatic. Before the premier, in quotations, Nenexione, was already screaming like a non-Susie of a banshee. No, he was already screaming. At least half the population had to know he was a total lunatic that watched television. Just kidding, but attended the rallies. At least half of those people had to go, or all of them had to go, this guy's a lunatic. This guy is not electable. How about this one? Remember this? He's a lunatic. Sorry, are you gonna vote for him? Yeah, of course, but he's a lunatic. I mean, is he though? Remember that one? Let's keep going. He says, yeah, of course, but he's a lunatic. I mean, is he though? And I didn't just read about that. I saw for my own two. I saw my own two global oculares. I saw with my own two open eye sockets. He said, is now the moment to say, there's never been a free, just, fair elections, quote unquote, even. There is a Neiman, Serimikon, devilishly microwiring todos los nonentos. There we go. We all remember the scenes where someone said, that's not my wife. You look at that person, you say, that looks like somebody's wife. That's not my wife. That is the mannequin that used to resemble a human being and treats me like dirt under the filth of the rug. We all remember the scene, don't we? He said, that's not my wife. You look at that person over there, you say, that looks like that person's wife. That's not my wife. It's not funny. No. Again, he said that, you look at that person over there like that must be somebody, maybe that's person's wife. That's not my wife. It's not funny, no? No, I'm glad I said no. No, it's not funny, no? Treats me like filth under the rug fibers, of the carpet fibers. Is stating in a cartoon Nanikura, say Rimekon. You look at that individual over there like, oh, that must be this person's wife. That's not my wife. What about matrimonial burning, scorching hell smoke? Fires of sparks from specks. I'm glad I got to this. That you say, this is not the individual that I met 6 years ago at all. It appears that it wants to duplicate and even exceed the former levels of screaming like a banshee non-Susie. It appears desires to up the non-Nanti, non-Angie, non-man. Because every day it gets a little hotter around the kitchen, not in the kitchen necessarily, but she's too busy cooking something up. Do we understand it's all devilishness? See, that the individual, the sin individually, that's the individual, sin individual that one met. Doesn't stay that way. Why? Because the flame eats up all the oxygen in the air. And pedestals were meant to cartoon the crash. What else do I have to say? What about sin individually that clearly do not resonate with their butt cheeks anywhere near a cartoon pedestal? And at a levels of non-levels, they're saying it all resembles fakeness to me. I don't relate to somebody that pretends to want to place my individual butt cheeks on a cartoon pedestal. Cartoonness, non-cartoon. I don't relate to it. Might be in a steamfulness, lack of lackingness. The sin-individual sinfully says sin-individually, sin-individuated. Because the devil did it. It makes sin-individuals, sin-individually, near-resonate at least, with even meager, basic attempts to cartoonly place that sin-individually on a cartoon pedestal, of cartoon pedestals. Mark my words. Then there's the devil bots that don't need a fartoon. They don't need a fartoon pedestal. They already feel like you are humbling yourself by being anywhere near their screaming behaviors, and they're going to mistreat you deepestly deeper, as they begin to quote resonate that you lack total self-regard in some ways that are not identifiable by man, nor ape, nor gorilla, nor animal. You must be lacking in the confidence, confidently. You must be lacking to put up with this. Screaming banshees. Non-Susie of a cartoon banshee. Of cartoon banshees. Nunchu! It's like when Ditso says, well, we left you at home last time we went home for Christmas holidays vacation. Maybe we'll leave you at home again. And maybe we'll be too dumb again to notice you're not with us. devil inserts, maybe we'll even do it deliberately and pretend it was deliberate. When Cartoon Blank says, Madam Ego says, maybe we'll leave you at home again this year like we did last year, and maybe we'll pretend we did it non-deliberately this time. Hey, maybe we even pretended to do it non-deliberately last time too. Maybe it was deliberately on purpose. Do you see how the Cartoon Blank Micronires, so we call it, sinful, insidious datefulness in the cartoon diarrhea log of cartoon dialogue. That we are to irrationate at micro-torturous micro-tearings of micro-individuated micro-levels. Non-levels, should we go? That says, are you Satan, woman? See, Kevin McAllister never says, are you Satan, woman? Kevin, go to your room. I'm already in my room. Oh, then go to bed. Don't ever call me Satan to my face again. He's going, oh, so you don't mind if I say it behind your back? Okay, so you must be Satan. Done. In that case, in that quote case, you must be Satan, he says. He says in a deleted scene that I completely imagine is there. But it's all subtextual. Micro wires of electricity statics. Micro wires of electricity sparks. Says, oh, you must be Satan. Kevin, go to your room. I'm already in my room. Kevin, go to bed. In a scene that I deliberately fathom is there, it's there subtextually, says, you must be Satan. Madre. Why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad? Why are you getting mad at me? Just because Buzz is a big fat jerk. What'd I say? He's an annoying freakazoid that happens to be overweight. Excuse me! For calling him a big fat jerk. Excuse me! And then you see that I deliberately thought it was there. Subtextual. Kevin, I'm going to say it again. Go to bed. We'll try not to forget you this year. We'll try not to deliberately leave you at home again. Home by yourself again. We'll try not to. It's an open and shut book. Everything is cartoonly Satanized. Satanized. Kevin McAllister never says anything that horrific. If I recall accurately, and I do, Buzz said he could puke up an entire pizza and maybe Kevin could take a whiff and a few bites of that if he's hungry. I leave you with this. It's not funny, of course. Of course it's not funny. I leave you with this. It's not funny at all. Have a good night. Have a good evening. I wish you all the very best this evening. What is it? April 26th. Close enough. I'll give you within a day or two. April 26th, 2025. 2025. I wish you all a good evening. Have a good night. Let's have a wonderful existence when the cartoon demon is cartoonly gone. Gone. It's finally gone. I bid you all a beautiful evening. Have a good night. Think about it. Have a good night. Have a good night.